you have a question?
Yeah, so back on Savasana, I noticed in your class here, you actually give them the option to go to the floor. Do you, like, sometimes there's people that can't get up off the floor. Do you, like, ever worry, like, oh no, he's gonna get down, how's he gonna get back up? Do you ever just think, maybe I should just keep him in the chair, it'd be safer for everybody? So what?
I will tell you, when I first did all this chair yoga stuff, I said, the option is to come down on the floor or sit in the chair. I would say 10% went down on the floor because they were worried they wouldn't be able to get back up or they were embarrassed, right? And now 90% go down on the floor because we taught them how to do it. Do you guys know how to come back up? Is that in the chair?
I teach.
Probably not, you guys, because I think that it was probably afterwards that we kind of discovered that. And actually, I learned from you as well how to come up with your strong leg first, right?
Yeah.
Your strong leg first. So, you know, that the whole thing when you're, okay, so you're lying down, and then you're going to roll over, right? And then you're going to come almost to like a kneeling pose. Hopefully, people can kind of do that. And then, you know, maybe you're going to have to go like this when I teach you the chair. But you're going to put your hands on the chair and your strong leg is first because that's where you're bearing your weight. So they're already up like this, the strong leg, so that you can go like this and push yourself up and that leg comes in. And then sometimes, you know, they had to go like this and they have to go like this and grab somebody's arm. But the most important transition is the rolling over, getting somewhat to that kneeling position. And most people can crawl by that time. Do you have any more to add to that?
If they have difficulty getting up or if they're a little unsteady, then I'll be on one side and have a student on the other side and then just, you know, give them some support under the arm and kind of help them.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if they have knee issues. But most of the people aren't going to get down there unless they know they're going to
Correct.
They can get back up.
But-
So do your people go down to the floor as well?
Almost all my people are on the floor.
At the end?
I have one or two that, you know, will be in the chair.
So do they bring a mat? So they do like in mine, a lot of people will be in the chair and they'll bring a mat. Some people don't bring a mat.
Yeah, they'll bring a mat. Some people just get down on the floor, if it's a carpeted floor, but.
This is what I say. So if you can't get down on the floor, then you'll never be able to get down on the floor.
Or up.
So I put a pressure on them. It's like, you got to keep trying to do that. Because what happens if you're home and you fall, and how are you going to get back up? You want to feel that strength inside of you going, I know I can do this. I've done this in a yoga class. The safest place to be is in a yoga class. Look, there's a room full of people. If you're stuck down there, we all love you, right? We're going to come, we're going to help you.
Exercise in itself.
Right,
Yes.
Going
it
down
is.
and getting back up.
So much, you guys, is not the physical, it's the self-empowerment, and that's what we give to our students, the feeling that they can do this stuff, you know? And we're right there if they can't. You remember the really tall guy? You know the really tall, you know?
Yeah.
He has a lot of trouble, but he spends his time taking about 5 minutes to get up and stand up, and he can do it.
Yeah.
So,
See, I have demonstrated to my class how to get up after class is over with, and just before they're getting ready to leave or something, I tell them, after Shavasana, I want to show you guys something. And I'll ask them all to stand up and get where they can see me, and I'll lay down.
good.
And I
All right,
say,
now you
okay,
do it. Now let's
this
just
is
see
the
how
way,
you would show.
exactly the way you did it.
Okay.
Exactly.
And I learned that from you.
With a chair or with a wall,
Right.
because I want them to know how to do that, because a lot of seniors end up falling.
Yeah.
I mean, my balance when I started yoga, and I was a surfer most of my life, I thought I had great balance, but as I got older, it went away, and now it's back.
Yeah.
Are you out there surfing?
I quit surfing about 11 years ago.
What about dizziness, going from the floor to standing? Do you use
That's
it
why you
for that?
have to go slow in the
Tell
transition.
them to go
And that-
very slow, because also your hope is that people that have dizziness from sitting to standing or lying, standing, know.
Or even a forward fold.
But
A lot of people can get
Have you
dizzy.
ever had anybody get dizzy from the floor up?
No, I've
No.
had one lady actually pass out when she was in the chair, you guys, and fell off the chair because she
Got dizzy.
got dizzy and
Yeah.
passed out. That was during the middle of class, but there was never a transition.
Yeah.
But it was funny that you say that, Patricia, because today when I taught my class and I do the little ding, right? As soon as I did that, the one lady that was laying on the floor, she immediately got up and turned around and got up on her chair. And I
Right.
said, no, you guys, It's a transition.
And a
It's
very slow one.
process.
Yeah.
That's when you're gonna start to get dizzy. So if we can teach them that as well, right? You don't bound out of bed.
Yeah.
You know, you take your time, you wake up, you do a little stretch, you know, you maybe turn to the side, and then you take your time in doing that. So
Right.
again, these are all lessons that we teach them so that at home they're gonna feel safe. Because a lot of times dizziness is just a really quick transition of a movement.
Blood pressure.
Yeah, and the
blood rush to the
vestibular
head.
system as well, you guys.
Yeah.
Right? Those, you know, that little system in there with the crystals.
Slow.
Take it slow and easy. There's no rush.